So I ran out of the house and I jumped onto the subway, and before I even got down to 42nd Street, I had this miracle occur to me. I heard my mother talking to the angels. It was a whole conversation, kind of like a play. I mean, it would be called Maeve and the Angels by Siobhan Ryan. And do you believe it? I did not even have a pencil to write it down. I'm boring you. Have some more wine. Tell me about your life.
Yeah, what did your mother tell the angels about you?
That I was in cahoots with the devil. I mean, after all, I do work for the Family Planning Conference, and I should be out having little babies of my own. Babies are really big in the Ryan family. Mother thinks more of unborn babies' rights than she does about grown-ups' rights. That's why she's so upset about Patrick, you know. He's just breaking her heart. I mean, he's in love with a Jewish girl. And God help him if they have little kids. Well, we can't be worrying about those little babies losing their immortal souls now, can we? If brother marries Jewish girl, sister can baptize the little kids on the sly while babysitting.
Which sister? You mean Mary?
No, Artie, me! This beautiful creature you see sitting here right across from you. What do you think about Mary for? Help! I'm a prisoner in the Ryan family.
I thought of Mary because of the stories you used to tell about her. The all-American perfect Catholic girl.
Well, only imperfect Catholic girls perform baptisms on unsuspecting little children, remember that?
Siobhan, does Mary have something to do with all this frantic stuff? I'm just realizing you always talked about her in Seattle, but you haven't mentioned her once tonight.
Sure I have. Haven't I? Well, what do you mean I'm so frantic? I'm not frantic. It's you, Artie. I'm so desperately excited to be alone with you again.
I've seen you wound up like this twice before.
Oh, you're so cute when you get serious. I mean, really. I don't know how I lasted living without you for all those months. Don't tell me you're in love with somebody else.
I've seen you wound up like this twice before. Once, when I asked you to marry me, and you went directly into a one-man version of your high school play.
Oh, God.
And the other time was the night before you went to jail. You started clowning around while you were packing and wondering what you should wear. Both times you were terrified.
So?
So what are you afraid of tonight?
Artie, you're probing. You know I don't like it when you probe. You turn into a lawyer, I become the witness, and all the fun goes right out the window. I'm not afraid of anything. I promise. I swear it.
I should shut up about Mary.
No, I don't care. I'll tell you everything about Mary. I'll tell you all about her beautiful little kid, her beautiful little husband. He's my favorite person in the whole family. It just took me a while to get around to it, that's all. I'm not afraid of anything. So, Mary, I'll tell you her whole life story right up to date. I'll just act it out for you here. Oh, what is this? Arthur Wilson's famous freeze-dried psychology. Take an oddball, mix it with 1 teaspoon legal mind, stir.
Okay, I won't figure you out.
Thank you.
Angry?
No. Mary's got a great little kid. Her name's Ryan. She's really a gem. She calls me Vaughn. Her husband's name is Jack, right? He's a really special person, very interesting. He calls me Hey You. No, he doesn't really. So, he and I have become really good friends. We worked together during the rent strike and went through that mugging thing together. We've become very close. Brother-sister close, you know.
He sounds great.
Oh, yeah, he's terrific. He really is. So that brings me to Mary. Mary is spending a whole lot of time on her new job. She's a news person for Channel 1.
No kidding.
No kidding. So Jack's at home, spends all his time around, you know, tending the home fires, watching the little kid, bringing her up, writing his column. Mary's off creating an empire or something. I don't know. I don't understand Mary. I guess I never will.
Yeah, you used to be all for working mothers.
Well, I still am. I wear my ERA button. I just think that Mary's all work and no mother, and that's not what Jack bargained for when he got married to her.
Oh.
No. I mean, she's really into the nuclear family unit, you know, togetherness, Le Boyer birth method, parent-child bonding, the whole thing. She got Jack to believe in that, really opened him up to it. And then she just got this job, and now she's off. Poof, gone like that. At the office till midnight all the time.
Midnight.
Yeah, I talk to Jack more than she does. And I wonder what's going to happen to him when he leaves our place, goes back down to Weehawken Street. I worry about him. I do.
I guess you'll miss him.
Well, it doesn't matter if I miss him. He misses his wife. I don't think you're listening to me, Artie.
I am. I'm just hearing a little more than you're saying.
Oh, Freud strikes again.
No. A promise is a promise. No psychology.
Oh, good. Good. All right, all right. Let me have it. You think I'm minding somebody else's business to keep my nose out of it? Classic Siobhan syndrome, right?
I think the name of the syndrome is competition with your sister. Exactly the problem you came home to solve. You're in some kind of race with her.
You're wrong. You are way off the mark, Artie. You're dead wrong.
You can't win them all.
No, the only thing that Mary and I compete about is my mother.
Well, maybe that's what I'm sensing.
I mean, I'm confused by Mary. I don't know why she's doing this big career thing. It really makes me worry for Ryan's sake. She could wait a couple years. I don't know why she won't. This family thing, her family mess and her competing, our competing for love, my mother's love, that is. They're really two completely different issues.
Fine. I was dead wrong.
Yeah, you were. You're absolutely wrong. So, oh, please, let's forget about my family. Let's get terribly personal here. How is it seeing me again?
Wonderful. Why did you decide to let it happen? What changed your mind?
I told you I would call you. I did.
Well, you told me you'd call me, and you had no intention of doing it. What changed your mind?
I got scared. I didn't really get scared. I said that so you'd think I was right. You were right. So good to see you. It's all right, isn't it?
Yes.
I always felt so safe with you.
Who goes there?
The fire marshal.
Good. I have a surprise over here. Come and praise me.
You are quite amazing. A little strange, maybe, but it's a beautiful fire. No burned fingertips, I hope.
Oh, no, 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 no. Now, may I ask what's so strange about a fire on the hearth on a spring night and the smell of hyacinths in the air?
Nothing?
Right.
Right.
Raftery by the fire and Bree Jean close by.
Who?
Raftery, the blind poet. I have just been singing his songs and his poems. In my mind, that is.
Oh, well, I'll say goodnight and you can go on singing.
No, no, you don't have to leave.
You sure?
Of course. Did Poppy get to bed okay? Did you talk to your sister?
Poppy is sound asleep and Jill's feeling better. She sends her love. Now tell me about this Raftery, the blind poet. I don't think I've heard of him.
I am Raftery the poet, full of hope and love. My eyes without sight, my mind without torment. Going west on my journey by the light of my heart, tired and weary to the end of the road. Behold me now with my back to the wall, playing music to empty pockets.
beautiful. Sad.
His political songs, though, are of a different mood. He's better known for them because of the way that they could rile up the whole countryside.
Did he travel alone, or did he have family? What?
He wasn't married, but he wasn't alone either. It was Mary Staunton, Nancy Walsh, Mary Hines, Peggy Mitchell, and Brie Jean Vesey. Yes, he had friends.
Why, yeah, I guess he did. And I suppose he wrote poems with these various ladies.
Oh, yes. Her hair is twining with her down to her knees, twisting and curling to the mouth of her shoe, in scattered fragments as shining as the dew. Her waist is narrow, chalk white, and her countenance like the roses. Her chin, and her cheeks, and her auburn hair. I've fallen into sin, desiring you, O blossom of youth. And unless you come and drink with me, I shall not live a day.
What's wrong with your arm?
Oh, I have a stiff muscle here.
Here, let me. Go on.
Well, that was to Mary Staunton, but his real love was Brie Jean.
Who was she?
She was a girl who worked as a servant in a place he often visited. And one day he came back to town to discover that she had left with her master's household. He never found her again. Shoeless, shirtless, grieving, foodless too, my Brie Jean. Surely I'd never leave you. O cheeks so blush abounding, O berry of the mountain, thy promises are sounding forever in mine ear. I would not ask anything but you and me to be together in some place alone, so that I may lay my hand on thine. I would play music upon strings with the top of my fingers. I would forsake all the women of Erin for you. I would follow you through the ocean. Thank you.
Does it feel better?
Much.
I feel sorry for Raftery.
Yes.
You should have gone after her.
She shouldn't have left.
But what's important is she didn't care he was blind. It didn't matter. Oh, Tom, please, don't be alone. Don't be like Raftery.
I'm not Raftery the blind poet.
No, you're Tom, and I'm your wife.
My wife, who has to be at the hospital first thing in the morning. Good night.
You don't want me to go?
Yes,
Why?
because it's still the same for us. We just lost our bearings for a minute.
I didn't.
The romance of Raftery, as if I were he and you were the love I sought and found. We started pretending.
No. It's the other way around. We stopped pretending. For once, an honest moment happened. It's been about to happen for weeks, and we finally let it happen.
Faith, I'm here on condition that I obey our ground rules. Now, I broke them just now.
Ground rules? I think we're beyond ground rules. You've proved, I've proved you're not a burden to me. We don't have to think about that anymore.
But we do. We have to think harder than ever. Otherwise, you're going to slip into pitying me as you did Raftery, feeling sorry for me, and you'll end up spending the rest of your life with me.
I don't pity you, Tom. Nothing could be further from my mind.
Let's just stick to the ground rules. I'll have my citizenship soon, and when I'm out and on my own, you'll be very glad of your freedom.
I love you. And I don't want to fight with you. Good night.
He's gonna bark.
Before he bites?
Finn does not bite. Finn!
He bit me in
Finn?
Seattle.
Oh, Arthur, he was a puppy. He fell on you.
Fell. His teeth fell. Daggers into the flesh of my upper arm.
Oh, you're lucky they've gone to bed. Finn would be very hurt.
Siobhan, I was hurt. He left marks. Here. No, wait, here.
I believe you. I believe. Just don't take your coat off right now, Arthur. Well.
What do you mean, they? He doesn't have a family?
What are you talking about?
You said they've gone to bed.
Finn, my parents. He sleeps with my parents.
Oh! I see. I should tell you something.
You're not married.
No. But I want to be. To you. Hey, you're not doing your play. I love you. Why don't you come home with me, huh? It's possible I might leave Seattle and move east in a year. So you wouldn't be away from your family very long. I'm sorry to spring this on you so suddenly, but I'll be in Philadelphia tomorrow. Siobhan Wilson. Yeah. Think about it. You can even bring the dog.
Oh, God. Mm.
Here, Finn, come on, boy.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, darling. I heard a noise.
No, I'm sorry. It was a stool. I should have turned on the overhead.
Hi, Mrs. Ryan.
Hello.
I hope we didn't wake you.
Oh, no. I was reading. Well, darling, it looks like you need a little bit of an escort upstairs. Right, love?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Should I call you or something?
No, I'll call you. It was good meeting you finally.
Yes, it was lovely meeting you.
Take care and don't panic.
I won't.
Good night now.
Just close the door. It'll self-lock.
Oh, thank you.
He just proposed to me, Ma.
He did.
Yeah. Why don't I think that's such a bad idea?
Well, maybe you're interested. Do you love him, dear?
I don't know. He loves me. I mean, I was all wound up tonight. I was kind of clowning around, and he asked me why. He really wanted to understand. Because he loves me.
I want to understand, too, you know. I couldn't figure out all that laughing and running about. I mean, you seemed upset about something, or many things.
Yeah. It's a whole string of things. I guess I really don't feel like talking about it.
Oh, all right. What you need is some sleep. Come. Tomorrow is soon enough to think about proposals and the rest of it.
Well, I can't get this all straight in my head, you know?
Well, tomorrow's time enough. That's it.
These boys and drama, oh my. Catch up with the 5 sexy singles who are putting a new spin on Southern charm. Don't miss an all-new Southern Bells Louisville, Thursday at 10 on SoapNet.